Hello, this is Truvis here with a new episode of Crime Simulator. Now, I've actually been hard at work in the backgrounds, getting a little better at this game. I've just been training. I got up to player level 7, which is pretty good. It's about 9 hours of gameplay or something like that. I was having some fun just kind of doing it. I wanted to get better for the second episode since the last episode was a bit of a train wreck. So here we are. We're going to hop in and we're going to start a brand new game. We're going to just do standard mode. We're going to hit play. We're going to go ahead and just begin this game right from scratch. So I'm going to just skip through all this and get to the gameplay itself. Okay, here we are in the game. So this is going to be basically the beginning of this again. Like I said, the last episode in my mind didn't happen. It was too embarrassing, too bad. But I wanted to upload it just so you guys could see that my progress has increased from last episode to this one. So what we're going to do, we started with 500 credits right now. So what I'm going to do is hop into the store here, grab myself a simple lockpick, as well as a glass knife. Those are the two main tools I like to use, especially early game here. And while that's coming, I'm going to go into the jobs and I'm going to just accept the only job that we're allowed to do at the moment, which is the plant a package in the marked location. This is at Aria's house. It's the only job we have access to right now. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to hop into the rural street. And I like to use this exit here, the arrival point of the near the garages. Behind 101, I'm just not too used to. I prefer the near the garages because I know exactly where the thing is. I can run from it from everywhere. So we're going to stick with this one for now. There might be some instances that we use this arrival point, but for the most part, I'm going to use this one here. We're going to go ahead and begin. And I just want to talk about something real quick. My other account that's level 7, I didn't realize that the skill books that you use were kind of permanent upgrades for your account. So I kind of screwed up a couple of those skill points, like the skill books on my other one. So in this one, if you see me that I have like skill points available that I'm not using, the reason for that is because I'm waiting for specific skill books that'll help kind of progress things a little quicker. So what I like to do right off the bat is, especially right starting this fresh round, I like to grab this package, find Aria, which she's in the kitchen right now. I like to grab this package, go right over to her bathroom window, cut it open, and plant it right off the bat, because she doesn't come into the bathroom typically very often at all. We'll take a look around and see if there's any loot in here that I can take real quick. Got some cigarettes and a painting. And because she's inside, I'm not going to go any further right now. But what I am going to do is I'm going to go drop off the stuff immediately. So what I like to do the very first day in this round is I like to basically assault the garages here. They're super easy to get into, and there's a lot of loot to get. So what I want to do is I want to go around back to the scaffold here and just check out where the guard is. He's not inside because none of the doors are open, and I didn't see him in the front, so he's got to be out back somewhere. Hopefully he's on the far side there. We can get kind of started here. It looks like he's probably walking around to the front now, which is great for us. So if you hop in here, this last locker right here, and open it up with your lockpick, there's going to be a little bit of, there might be a little bit of cash, but there's going to be this folder. That's the most important thing. 1927. You turn around, there's a keypad right here. 1927 turns off that camera right there. That's in an inconvenient spot for us. And then what I like to do is I just like to check out where he is. I don't know which one he's in. I don't know where he is. He's right out front of that one. So I'm going to go to number 3 here. I like to think of this on 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 is almost inaccessible right now. I'm going to grab the glass knife, and cut it open here, and climb on in. Now in number 3 here, there's a trap right inside the window, so I like to disarm that before I click it. And I like to kind of scan for things that are kind of more... Oh. I'm hearing the garage doors open. That means he's coming either in one or he's coming along here. I think he just shut number 1, actually, so we're good. So yeah, I like to grab things that are a bit more valuable first shot, so the projector is going to be worth more. And I guess we're going to grab the TV receiver. Doesn't look like there's too much else. Well, it sounds like he's coming this way. So he's in number 2 right now. We're going to go ahead and go this way, and there's a little way to get out right here. There's this trash bag that you can hop on and then jump onto the dumpster. It's a little bit of a janky jump, but like I don't do this if I'm in a hurry, if I'm being chased or something. I try not to do it, but you can definitely climb out that way. And then I'll just run up to the sidewalk, and I'll run to the trailer here, drop off my goods, and then do a different garage, and just rinse and repeat until the end of the day, basically, for the day one. This will get you a lot of loot. It'll jump you forward a little bit. And like I said, the garages are super easy. There's 4 spots for loot and 1 guard guarding it. So he's still in number 1 there, so I'm still gonna run around back, go up the scaffold, and then cut into number 2 probably, and just listen for him. If he starts coming, I'll jump out the window and get safe, but okay, I just want to make sure he's still in number 1. Okay, he's leaving number 1 now. Which way is he going? Oh, he's not leaving 1. Okay. We're gonna cut this open. Open the window, jump on in, and again, we're just gonna listen. Grab some of the loot. It doesn't seem like there's much. There's these paintings, but I can't grab them right yet because I can't open the door yet. But don't see anything else. That's him leaving. He's right there. Okay. And I will hop open in this one, and we'll go ahead and grab probably the wine here. And a wine was that castle. Okay. All right. There's actually not too much else in here. There's a laptop, but because it's locked, it's not worth too much. Otherwise, there's nothing else in here unless we open those crates. So we know we went that way, so I'm going to run this way real quick. And we'll drop this stuff off here. Okay, he's still got 4 open, which is the high value loot one, so hopefully I'll be able to sneak in without him seeing. I like to go around here and run for it, but didn't make it, unfortunately. Okay, that's fine. Kind of a shame, but because there's some pretty good loot in there, but that's okay. We'll hop up over here. Before he gets into the backyard, I'll hop into 3. Just barely made it there. Turn off the light so he doesn't see us. Okay. Now there is a tire. I will break into this locker here. And there's a credit card. We'll take that. Anything else? There's a phone down here. Wonder if I can get that tire out that window. I want to say I doubt it, but you never know. Okay, let's try to sneak out of here. Looking at us right now. Sneak out now. Okay. Yeah, this jump isn't exactly perfect, so All right. We'll go drop this stuff off, and then maybe we'll tackle Arya's house there a little bit. Okay, let's go take on Arya's house. Maybe she's asleep. She likes to sleep a lot. That's one of the things about Arya. So if you see the lights off, she's usually either outside or asleep. And she's asleep right now. So what you want to do is you want to not have your flashlight on. Her key is right on that table. And then you can open the door here. And I like to... Oh, she gets up right away. Of course she does. Okay, I'm going to go climb into the bathroom. Actually, we already checked all the bathroom stuff. Okay, another one I like to take on is Tom. Tom is kind of stupid. So we'll jump in and jump out of Tom's really quick. Okay, I don't see Tom. I don't see a light on this room here. That means he is in the front. So I like to break this window. And now I can grab everything out in the back. And if I see him come to this side, I'll go in that window there. Okay, let's climb in. Actually, he's over there, so let's grab... Oh, I hear him walking, so I'm going to go this way. And go this way. Now he should be right over here. Oh, he's in the kitchen, actually. Those keys right there. I'll do that. Grab his cash. Grab the home router, and I'll book it. So then I just have to head southeast to the southeast corner of the map, and that's where the truck is. I only have about 30 seconds to get there before the time starts ticking down. But I'll make it. I'll make it, and then I'll go back to the hideout and explain to you what I like to do for the first day, or for the first round, I guess. The first set of 3 days that you do these little heists. So we can go ahead and collect that because we unlocked some locks. Gave us an extra spending cash. And we got a 2-star from that because we didn't alert anybody and we didn't alert the police. And we also stole quite a fair amount of items there. Okay, so what I like to do right off the bat, anything that doesn't have a chain next to the name is a sellable item in my book. So I put in this corner. I like to pile up the skill books on this kind of shelf here, the ones I don't use. And you see the chain next to the home router? That means it's used for a recommended item. So I'll pile them all up on these 2 shelves here. The reason is for this first quota, and maybe even most of the second quota, you don't actually need to sell any items. I just make sure that I got a bunch of these items that are for the required items or whatever, which I'll show you guys in a second. I just kind of pile them up here, and then the rest of them I put in that corner. So we'll grab the table fan, the old radio, the TV receiver. I'm gonna drop these guys off. I like to keep my tools underneath the computer here so that they don't get mistaken for all this junk and accidentally sold. Okay, so this purple circles painting, I'm gonna pop right here. And all this stuff is sellable. Got the projector and the cigarettes, which are also sellable. Okay, so what I meant by the required items or the recommended, whatever they are, the item requests, you get extra money for these if you hand them in. So like for the home router, we have the home router, but if we have the home audio system, we'll get an extra $500 and 10 XP for handing them both in together. I like to keep at least one of everything that you need for these until they have the set, and then we can hand them in for more for more money and for more XP. So that's why we keep them over here. This stuff, when we need the quota, like when we need money for the quota, I'll sell what I need. But this stuff stays between rounds, so like it stays between quotas. So by the next quota, I'll still have this stuff. So it's good to keep them for when you actually need them. Instead of building them up to get more money early on, I found that it's better to just save them. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hop into here, into the jobs, and now we got more access to jobs. I'm going to take them all for now, because I'm going to complete them all in this next night. We've got destroy the lamp at Tom's. I love terrorizing Tom. We got destroy the bathroom mirror in Kate's, and we've got destroy the garden gnomes in Mark's. So this one here is the hardest of the three. These two are really easy. This one's a little bit more difficult. Still doable for sure, but it's definitely more difficult than the other two. So we're going to grab both of these items for now. And we're going to go hop into the rural street. Yes, yet again, we're just going to check these guys. Complete item requests and a normal. Okay. So we're still going to go to the same exit because, like I said, I like it. I know exactly where it is, and I can get there from pretty much anywhere on the map. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is actually go over to Kate's house. I like to do the garden gnomes last because it is the most risky of the three. We're going to hop over to Kate's house, which is just right here. So Kate is typically either outside or in the basement to start. Sometimes she's elsewhere, but those are the two most common places that I've found her. What I like to do is open this window, hop in, steal what I can from this room, maybe adventure into the next room over. There's always a credit card there from what I've noticed. Open up this drawer, grab that leather wallet, and then what I'm going to do is punch this bathroom mirror. Climb up through the window and run out to the road this way. And that way we can get all the way back to the home. I didn't know we had those yet. Yeah, so we're gonna go back to the home here, drop off what we've got, and then I'm gonna go mess with Tom a little bit. As I said, Tom's kind of one of my favorite ones to mess with. He's super easy. His schedule is not entirely like routine, but he's very easy to work around. He's basically got one of three places that he likes to go to. So the first is inside this shed. That's the best case scenario. If he's there, that's great. There is a crock pot there, or whatever that is, instant pot or whatever there that I'm gonna grab. He's not in here, and the light's not on here. That means he's at the front of the house. So we're gonna go ahead and grab the slow cooker. We're gonna go hop over to here to grab the phone off of the table. And there's nothing on that bench. So we're gonna crouch to open this door. So he's coming this way. Coming outside? He is coming outside. So hopefully he doesn't go to this bench that he sometimes goes to and he goes to the shed. Okay, so he's at the shed. So this is best case scenario for us. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and open this. I'm going to open this door real quick. And this door. And we're going to find a couple pieces of item, or a couple of things to steal really quick. And this is I'm going to take this on my way out. So we're going to break this. Break. Oh, he did hear us actually, so I'm going to go. Sometimes, usually he doesn't hear you too well. He's kind of, like I said, he's a little fun to mess with. So anyways, I'm going to go run to the trailer here, drop off what we've got, and then I'm going to go kill some gnomes. Drop this stuff here. I might drop off. Nah, I'm going to keep it. Okay. So there is a gate here that you can lockpick to get in. Hopefully, she's right there. Don't love that, but we're going to do it. We're going to close that and lock it. I don't know where he is. Break that gnome. Break this gnome. And then we're going to break this last gnome and lockpick to get out of this way. Fling that open and relock it, and we're free. Done all 3 of the jobs we needed to do, and we're all set to just steal some more stuff to make some more money. And you'll notice in the corner from doing those 4 jobs, we've already met our quota. That's really good because now all the items we get are basically going to go towards next quota. I'm going to go into Arya's because I think she's asleep. She's not. Where is she? Sometimes she likes to sit back there. She's back there. Okay. I say sometimes there's an item there, sometimes there's not. We're going to go ahead and open this door. I see a couple things to steal here. We don't need that lockpick or that skill book. I might leave it for now and just might steal what's in here. Sometimes a bit more valuable. Cool. That's two-handable, so let's grab that and run. Cool. Still got lots of time in the day. Still got another 3 to 4 hours. We'll set this stuff down here. Is she still out back? No. Okay, she's in bed. That's actually okay. So we're going to hop in here real quick and grab the things I didn't want to grab before. Okay, we'll go drop this off. Just extra money for next round. Always nice to have. If she's still asleep, I'm going to go back in there, I think, and check some cabinets. Yeah, she's awake now. I knew it was a little bit too risky to do that, but that's okay. Okay, I think I'm going to go terrorize Tom a little bit more. Like I said, he's really, really fun to terrorize. He doesn't care too much about things. Need to find him. Looks like he's at the front of the house. So this you can't get in without advanced lockpicking and a bobby pin. Usually there's some pretty good stuff in there. Break into this so that we have options. Sometimes there's an iPod in here. Doesn't look like there's anything in here. I heard him moving around. I knew he was going to move. Okay. Now we've kind of got free reign of his house. Take that for now, but I don't know if I'm going to take it all the way to the truck or not. Sometimes there's some better stuff in here. Like a $100 bill. That's always better. The landline. Let's go check the cupboards and the fridge. Okay. Another gin. Robert wine. I do want that. So let's drop that for a second. Doesn't look like there's anything else here. Toaster, which I don't care about. Okay, because we can, and he's out back, we're going to grab a two-handed item as well. No, we're not. He's coming in. We're running out of time anyway, so we'll head back to the truck and we'll drop off the rest of the items that we've got. And we'll head back to the hideout. We got a fair amount of items here. It's not too bad. Let's see what our star rating was for this one. Probably a 2. Yeah, 2-star. It's really hard to get a 3-star as just one person. I've found, at least. Maybe I'm just still bad at the game, but... And we're going to do the same thing. So we have new juniper wine here. We're going to pop that, or sorry, juniper gin. Pop that up here. We have new Robert wine because we had Castle wine before. Now we just need Creek, which is the more rare one to find. We have another juniper gin. We only need one, so we'll chuck it over here. And I'll chuck my tools on my bench so I can make this process a little quicker. Chuck them over here. And we'll go ahead and grab the cooking pot, tower figure, some headphones, slow cooker, cooking pot, and the two-handed brick red and white. Now, if this is the same one we have, we can sell it. It's not. Okay. We can drop it on the pictures there. Put a cooking pot up there. Tower figure is sellable. Wireless headphones are sellable. And we don't need a second cooking pot. So we got the slow cooker up here. Basic lock picking, which is just sellable because we already have it. Leather wallet, credit card. So we already have a credit card, so I can throw that down in the sellable spot. Don't need that. Landline phone. I think we have this one. Oh, no, we don't. Okay, so we'll put that guy there. And we'll put the leather wallet here. Okay. I'll grab the rest of the junk here. Got the red stroke painting. And the cheap toaster, which I believe we have. No, we don't. Okay. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and check the requested items section here. Now, I believe we should have a couple of them done. I have no issue taking this one as a reward, but this $300 one, that goes towards your quota. So I'm going to save this until next round, and then we'll buy that one, or then we'll claim that one. But this one here I'll claim because it's just a skill book. We might as well see what skill book it is. If it's a good one, I'll use it now because we do have a skill point to use. It's just strong. Okay, I don't like using strong right now. There's a reason for that, because I'd rather have a different... Actually, that one we can just put down here. I'd rather have a different skill right now. I might use that for the second skill, but I'd rather have either advanced lockpicking or the electronics one, because they're a little bit more helpful early on than that one. So we can claim that. because that goes towards my cash. So now we're up to $797 cash right now. And we still have a day to go for the quota. So we're going to go ahead and hop into jobs and just make sure we're all done. So now we can do these ones here. So this is the medium tier. These are when they start getting a little bit more difficult. So what I usually like doing is I'll select for this one. I'll select a house. So this is Dave's, for example. So we'll take on Dave today. We'll leave the other ones for now because these are a bit more higher level anyways. So we're going to take on Dave. So what we need to do is destroy or disable marked cameras and unlock the marked windows. So we're definitely going to need these two tools today. They're looking in okay shape, so I'm not going to bother buying a new one. But we'll hop back into Rural Street for the day 3 of this round. And okay, so the last portion of that, I don't know how much got corrupted, but some of it was a little weird. So we're back at the hideout here. We just put the rest of our items down here. We finished the first quota, but I am going to call this episode here because this is a good time to stop because we just finished the first quota. Now we're working on the second quota of $2,500. We've got a lot of items to sell eventually when we need to. We're not going to sell them yet until we actually definitely need them, but good place to stop. So if you guys like the video, please make sure you like, comment, and you subscribe for future content. I'm going to continue these sort of videos. I am going to be making a lot of old school RuneScape content as well as just these one-off games here and there. I'm going to continue with this series until I either get bored or we get to a point where it's kind of just repetitiveness. And then I'll hop into a different game. I'm going to try to do 2 series at the same time. So right now I'm doing the old school RuneScape series as well as this one. If you guys like them, just make sure to like them on YouTube or comment and just tell me how you guys feel about the series. I appreciate you guys watching till the very end if you made it this far. But yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye.